Hi, I'm Carolyn. I'm making this testimonial to share with you my experience of working with Sarah. And there's a chime ringing in the background. About a month ago, Sarah asked me to think about some 3 to 6 month goals that excite and inspire me. And, that was like a fun challenge to make that list. It was also a little bit of a scary challenge because that was kind of the first step toward action of achieving some goals, and that's always a little bit scary for me. But I made this list and I called Sarah at the time we had scheduled, and right off the bat it was very clear that I was just going to relax and settle into this special hour with Sarah on the phone, and it wasn't going to be anything that I was going to have to live up to or achieve or work at. I could just let go and let her guide me through the hour. She started with a little meditation, which really helped kind of get me focused on getting the most I could out of that time and being present for that time for myself. I have 2 children, so I don't often take time for myself. So this was really, really special in that way. We went down the list of my goals, and it became very clear to me some of the things that I was missing in my life right now, specifically yoga and some other creative ventures that were separate from being a mom. It was really the first time in a long time that I thought of myself as an individual, like Carolyn, separate from mother of my 2 daughters. So it was kind of a turning point for me. Sarah asked a lot of good questions about what was keeping me from some of my goals, which included returning to yoga and doing some professional work for a job that I have, as well as doing some home improvement and organization. And one of the things that really was enlightening that came out of the discussion with Sarah was that I had this idea that to take any steps towards these things, I was going to have to do them perfectly, and that was really keeping me from taking any steps toward any of my goals. Sarah gave me this new idea, just kind of a shift in perspective, which was to look at everything as experimentation. I felt really afraid of failing at yoga, failing at my job, failing at doing this creative project at home. And when I started to hear Sarah's voice as this is an experiment, I was able to take more steps toward achieving those things. It was really exciting to text Sarah from the yoga class that I had committed to attending. And every time I look at this gallery wall that I created in our foyer, I think, thank you, Sarah, for letting me take the first steps toward achieving something that just makes me so proud to look at. I can't say enough about that hour, which was enjoyable, and then the dividends that I see in my life because of that hour I spent with Sarah on the phone. I'm just really grateful. Thanks.